It is deadlift day and I just finished an absolutely brutal session. The plan was to work up to a heavy single of around 850 pounds, 385 kilograms, conventional, before getting in some heavy volume with over 700 pounds for sets and reps. And I also wanted to share some insights with you into how I utilize, my mindset and mentality to help me destroy these deadlifts. Let's get it, baby. Oh yeah! Yeah, baby! That's what's up! And welcome back to your mum's favorite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength. It is deadlift day, my true favorite day of the week. It really is. Sometimes it's a love-hate, but today's gonna be a good day, baby. It's week 9 of my current program, the Deadlift Destroyer. Now, my goal for today, initially I'm gonna work up to a heavy single, right? This is our first week back that is a competition or a regular deadlift without a pause or without a variation. So we're gonna work up to something pretty heavy. I'm thinking in the ballpark of 380 kilos for a top single today. And that is well over 800 pounds. I think we're looking around 830, 840 pounds. That'll be the goal for today with sets of 5 for back down sets. Now I also, in this video, I guess I wanna talk to you a little bit about my mentality and my mindset working up to a heavy set, a heavy single. It could be a heavy single or it's just your top set, right? I'm gonna talk to you about that mindset that I adopt each warm up as well, how I lift the intensity, but also how I obviously preserve that intensity for the top set. You know what I mean? We wanna get aroused, we don't wanna get too aroused, we don't want it to be over before it began. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna start with 70 kilos now. We'll work up in 50 kilo jumps. I'd say our last warm up will be around 360 kilos. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day, baby. We'll hit this now. We got 4 or 5 reps, we have 5 reps. Let's get it, baby. This is week 9 of the Deadlift Destroyer. Available on my website, cultstrength.square.site, baby. Whew. That's easy, and it's fucking very light, but obviously I'm starting to set my intention from the first set. If I want to move explosively and strongly for my top set, it needs to start with 70 kilos for my first set. 120 next, baby, let's go. All right, baby, I've got 120 on the bar for my second warm-up, and as I said, my mindset early in warm-ups, right? I try to keep as relaxed as possible. If I want to have the best outcome for the session, being relaxed, being calm, having a bit of fun, a bit of banter around the gym, right? That is probably the perfect place to be early in your warm-ups. However, we must also remain focused, okay? It's not like we're just being loose and we're fucking around, we're forgetting about our job. What I'm saying is, don't hyperfixate on the session yet. Don't let that anxiety or those nerves creep in early in the session, right? We all get them, even in training. I get anxious, I get a bit nervous before my top sets, right? Because there's a lot on the line. We put a lot of care into what we do, a lot of effort, and there's also risk that comes with that, right? Risk of failure and risk of injury, which both things are tough to confront. So that's why there's that performance anxiety, right, when it comes to lifting weights and top sets. So if you can remain calm and anxiety-free for as long as possible, you're only setting yourself up for success later in the session. That's any lift, right? Whether it's training or competition. And then as we get closer to the top sets, sure, then we maybe don't relax so much and then we maybe get in the zone a little more, but we'll talk about that as we get closer to the top sets. Right now, second warm-up. One more thing is though, when we do the lift, then we switch on, right? Just before. and then you switch off again afterwards. We've got to like conserve our energy. We don't want any adrenaline dumps early on in the session. Easy peasy, that's 120. We'll take another 50 kilo jump. We'll go to 170 kilos. And now for me, I'm executing singles each set to the highest quality. We're back in a minute. All right, gang, we have 170 kilos on the bar now. 3 plates aside, 325 kilo calibrated plates, that is. Now, at this point, I'm hitting singles, right? So what I'm doing is I'm gonna be using the equipment now that I'm gonna be using for my top set, right? Setting the intention and making sure that I'm comfortable with the equipment and I'm executing the lift in the same way that I would be for my top set, right? Specificity, which I'm gonna touch a little bit more on in the next few sets. So belt on, straps, I'm strapping up for my top set today. Figure 6 straps, baby. If you want your Cult Strength straps, God Killer wrist wraps or knee wraps or programs, head to my website, cultstrength.square.site. But right now, baby, we're hitting singles. Okay, so I'm still relaxed. I'm still having a good time. I'm not too serious. But each set that I'm doing, when I'm performing the set, I'm ramping the intensity up 5 to 10%, right? I'm starting to move closer to 100%. Each set I get closer to my top set. Let's go. Easy work. Speed, technique. All right, now I'm respecting the warm-up weights in turn to absolutely disrespect the top end weights, right? That's the way to go. 220 next. Like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe, baby. All right, baby, now we have 220 kilos on the bar, getting close to 500 pounds. I wanted to quickly just touch on my program I'm running right now and also specificity at the same time, which is really important, and you need to know this stuff, right? Now, the program I'm running, my Deadlift Destroyer program, I'm on week 9. Now, the program is written as 3x5 today, deadlifts, right? My goal for today is a top single and then 2x5 as back downs. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm doing another top single. Now, I'm quite an advanced lifter, right? My current deadlift PR is 410 kilos. Did that a few years ago. My current goal is 420 kilos, 925 pounds, right? My last deadlift training cycle, I got my deadlift back to 400 kilos. So my goal for this cycle, this program, is to obviously beat that and perhaps get a PR, get as close to 420 as I possibly can. Now, in saying that, the way that I need to train, being my ceiling is so high, I need to become more specific a little earlier, right? So we're working towards a 1 rep max. Now, in this program, there's only one more single left written before the testing date on week 13. I know in myself that the most I've pulled this training cycle so far was 370 kilogram for a single paused last week. I still need to add at least 35 to 40 kilos to my deadlift in the next 4 weeks, meaning I do need an extra session, I believe, to hit a single to get a little closer to that ceiling again, right? I need to allow myself that extra time because I need to travel a little bit further up, if that makes sense. That's the easiest way I can put it, right? So that's my goal for today, top single, and then the back down sets for me will be sets of 5. And I'll probably do 2 sets of that at a reasonably heavy weight still. I'm still thinking 320 kilos plus, which is over 700 pounds. 220, I've got some talcum powder on my legs now as well. I do that in my early warm-ups because, again, it helps the bar move on the thighs, right? We want to make our warm-ups as easy as possible. Why work harder for your warm-ups? We want to save all that energy for our top set. Let's get it. Intensity comes up a little bit now. We're handling some weight. Let's go. Technique and speed. Let's get it, baby, come on. Yep. Yep. Easy work now. Yep. Easy peasy, baby. It's feeling good. We'll go another plate, 270 kilos. We'll be back in a minute, baby. Let's get it. All right, baby. 270 kilos on the bar now. 5 25 kilo plates each side. We're just over 600 pounds. Now this would be, I would say, the last warm up where I'm a little more relaxed. From here on, I would like to say my last 2 warm-ups before my top set are me starting to really get to that point of arousal that I'm looking for, right? Not all the way though, we want to keep a bit in the tank for that top set, but we really start to lift the intensity for those last 2 warm-ups I find, which are the 2 warm-ups after this one. But still, we've got to hit this with absolute intensity when we're performing the lift, because we always have to justify going heavier, right? And it starts from the early warm-ups. Let's get this. Come on, baby. Easy work now. Switch it on. Hey! Yeah, baby. Speed, technique. Come on! Let's go, baby. 320 next. 705 pounds. Oh yeah. All right, baby. 320 kilos. This is my planned second last warm up. So it's time to pick it up a little bit now, yeah? Let's fucking go. Come on. 705 pounds. Ain't shit, baby. Come on now. Step it up. Whoosh. Easy work, motherfucker. Let's get this. Let's get this. Hey. Whoosh. Come on, baby. Yep. Let's go. Get it done. Get it done. All right, baby, let's get this. 360 kilos, final warm up. It's like 795 pounds. We're gonna earn that top set. We're gonna make it move. It's time to switch on, baby. It's time to get the fucking job done now. Let's get it, baby. Come on now. Ho, ho. Come on. Get it done. Poof. Yes. Come on. Yes. Yes. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. All right, baby. So last warm up, 360 kilos. That moved well. I feel very strong. Now I've loaded 385 kilos on the bar, which is 848 pounds. So we're starting to get up there now. We're starting to get close to 900 pounds again. Again, this is week 9 of my program. It's a 13-week program. And my goal by week 13 is to at least, surpass my last 400 kilo deadlift. But ideally, want to get close to that 420 kilo mark and hit a new PR. That would be fucking lovely. But right now, I'm gonna take a couple minutes, right? This is my top set. This is the big one. This is where we give it everything, right? We have to make this move. This has to move. We have to be successful. A lot rides on it, right? We've gone through all these warm-ups. We've gone through the entire session. It would be a fucking waste, right? And a pain in the ass to not be successful with this. So this is the set we switch on. I'm gonna take a minute now to myself, get my head in the game, and I'm gonna fucking eat. We got this, baby. Let's go. Come on. Let's get this, baby, come on. 385 kilos, 848 pounds. It's go time, baby. Come on, switch on. Get it, get it. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yes. Come on. Up. Up.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It feels good. Oh, yes, it does. Make sure you like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe, baby. Let's go. All right, baby, so top set, 385 kilos. It's like 850 pounds. Moved really, really well, really happy with that. Now, I'll be real with you. I am coming down with something and I don't feel that well, but there was no way in the world that I was going to admit that to myself while the session was happening or before the session, because I was very determined to be successful today, right? You know, is that stubborn? Is it smart? I don't know, man. But it's tough, man. You got to have that mentality. You got to be ready to work. You know, if I'm feeling a bit sick, it doesn't really change things for me, right? This, to me, is my job. This is my purpose. So I do everything I can to be successful. And sometimes you got to tough it out, man. Things felt heavier today, right? They felt heavy. But when I was watching the videos back, it was moving really well. So I trusted that I could, or trusted my capabilities, and I was successful, right? It was a good decision. There was kilos in the tank. I'm really happy with that. Now the program entailed 2x5 for me after that, 2 sets of 5. I am feeling a little bit trash right now, so I'm gonna take it one set at a time, right? I have 320 kilos on the bar, 705 pounds, and I'll do a set. If I do 4 reps, that's okay as well. Might do 2 sets of 4, right? I just want to get a bit of heavy-ish volume in, right? And, you know, the money in the bank to make me stronger for the next session, but I want to make sure I don't overdo it because I am feeling a little trashed. I'm dehydrated. I haven't been able to eat much, you know, in 24 hours. So they're not excuses. This is just the situation, and I'm making the most of it. You know what I mean? You can too. If you're feeling a bit unwell, sitting at home on the couch isn't always the way to go, baby. We've got to work some shit out. We've got to get some work done. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit this now. Let's go. Set 1, 320 kilos. Let's go, baby. You know, the back down sets, they feel tough after the big set, but we got to push. We got to push. Let's go. 4 reps. I'll take a minute, pretty dizzy, and then I may do another set. I have a think about it, but it's pretty good, baby. All right, baby, after some consideration, I've decided to do 1 more set. Now, is that wise? I really don't feel well, and I feel real dizzy, right? Probably not wise, but I'm not always so smart in a sense. I'll say something, right, a bit of real talk. Now, my old man, he might have not done the greatest job in many ways, right? Kind of fucked me up a little bit. But one thing I'm extremely grateful for is he was so tough on me when it came to my athletic endeavors and my, you know, my sports. He taught me to be fucking tough, man. He taught me resilience. He taught me that it was not okay to walk away from things when they hurt, when you're in pain, when you're suffering. He taught me to just continue and to push through. And is that always smart? As I said, no, it's not. But if I had to pick, you know, having that resilience or not, I'm gonna take having that resilience any fucking day, right? I'm hungry, I have goals, and I'm willing to push through fucking pain to achieve them, right? Even when it may not be smart. So I know I like to educate you guys and teach you guys a lot. So sometimes, you know, don't do as I do. I don't recommend this sort of shit. If you're feeling really sick, like I'm not feeling great, maybe don't push to the extremity that I am right now. But I'm here and I'm leaving it all on the platform because I have a fucking goal, and that goal means so much to me that I'm willing to sacrifice and put in that work. One more set. If I get through it, I get through it. If I die, I die. It is what it is, baby. Like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let's get this. We want 4 more. 320 kilos. You finish this motherfucker. Come on! Get it done. Ain't no bitch, baby. Come on. Oh yeah! Yeah, baby! That's what's up, motherfuckers. All right, baby, so that wraps up the main deadlift for this session, right? We hit a top single, 385 kilos, like 848 pounds, call it 850, fucking close enough, before doing sets and reps of 4 with 320 kilos, which is like 705 pounds. So a very successful session, week 9 of the Deadlift Destroyer, available on my website, cultstrength.square.site, and I'm running this program with you here on YouTube. Check the Deadlift Destroyer playlist, as well as my other playlists such as the Behemoth and the Squat Slayer. Those programs are also available. But that was a good session. As I said, feeling very under the weather, but sometimes you can use that underdog status to your mentality and it makes you a little bit hungrier, right? You're a little bit behind the 8 ball, and sometimes that just makes you hungrier to fucking get the job done, right? Because it's so sweet when you do. And I feel fucked now, but I feel accomplished. I feel really good, and I feel like this sets me up for success next week with my training. If I came in here and felt sorry for myself, I would be, honestly, it'd be in my head for a couple of days and I wouldn't feel too good, right? So I'm feeling really positive now, really happy with the progress along this program. Obviously on the road back to a 420 kilogram deadlift, back to a new PR, right? That's the goal. But I'm gonna wrap the video up now. I still have a couple of light things to do, some variation movements, but I need to have a chill for a sec. I need to hydrate and have some food, I think, if I can keep it down before I do that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you got something out of it. Have any questions, you know, please drop a comment. I'll do my best to get back to you. Remember, all the shit's on my website. There's nothing else to add. I think that's it. We'll be back soon, but until next time, you know what to do. Go to the fucking gym, baby. Let's get it.